So this is going to be a little update to the Parabolic video I made for downloading YouTube videos for free and just having a better tool for doing that if you would like to. So previously I stated that I use this old version on the left over here, which is version 2025.1.4. And then there was a newer version called 2025.5.0, but I didn't like it because it had an Opus codec that it kind of defaulted to, and it didn't really work well with Windows. And you just had to download a bunch of codecs for it to work, or you had to like do a lot of guesswork. Well, now we're on 2025.6.0, and that problem's been solved. So if you have a URL link to download a video, which I have right here, you click validate. We'll do it over here as well on both of them. Now, both menus, pop-up menus, are functionally the same. One just looks better than the other. So if you see here, we have the file type. What file type do you want? I always go with MP4. We have, what video format do you want? And that's going to give you the resolution, the bit rate, and then also the codec. So most YouTube videos, when they're played, it's going to be VP9, the codec. VP9 has a better compression rate, about 50%, less like space used as H.264. So you still can download the H.264 version of the video at that bit rate, but you're not really going to get any extra quality from doing that. So I always recommend doing the VP9. Now, this specific video is 1440p, so we can do 1440p at 7600 bitrate at VP9. So we'll click that. Now, for the audio, most videos, on the old version of the software, you're only going to have basically English 1 or English 2, and that's just generic audio. That's it. One of them is like a direct channel. The other one is just generic audio, but they're both functionally going to be the same for YouTube. So on this old one, just click best. Some videos will have like a bunch of different languages set with it, and that's because whoever posted the video put those auto translate subtitle bullshit in there, and it's going to mess with it. Functionally, it doesn't matter what language it says it is. It's going to be what the video was recorded as, unless they dubbed it over. So we'll just click download on this. Boom. Now you could click just best on that. Now over here on the new version, it's a little bit different. So we still have the same file types, which is great. Also, if you just want to do, an audio file itself, video format, you have none. Now none will default to what exactly the YouTube page that it brings up in the back end provides. So if you have a good connection, it'll be, it would probably be the best quality. If you don't really have that best of a connection, it could be in the middle. So make sure you click that off none. Now, as you can see here, we have a lot more options. Now these options, we have a lot more because it's all the different possibilities for the length and size of the video of what it might be able to try to do. However, if you notice, some of them have storage values next to them, like 20 megabytes, 14 megabytes, 18 megabytes, and some of them do not. The ones that do not aren't guaranteed that it's going to work. So let's go all the way down here, and then boom, there we go. So now this video was shot in 1440p, and as you can see, our 7600K VP9 option, it doesn't have a storage space next to it. And we know that's working on the old one, but on the new one, will that work? And the thing is in reality, it's not really the best optimized version of that file. That's the buffer speed. It's a weird way that it works. So we do have the option to do the better version, which is 2800 bitrate. So 2800 bitrate, a lot better. It's going to be a smaller file size, about a gig. Now you also have the option sometimes to do AV01, which is going to give you slightly more compression generally, but it's going to be a more compressed version of a compressed YouTube video. So the best will always be the VP9, typically at the lower codec or at the lower bit rate. That seems reasonable. It's not going to give you something that's going to degrade the quality. And there you go. So we can click that. If I was to click best, it would have given me this as well. But this is where the important part comes in with the Opus. So now you can see we have a lot more audio format like options. We have, 48K Opus, 49K Opus, 60K Opus, 61K Opus, the bit rate. We have all these Opus bit rates. If you're running a Windows machine, which this is a Windows program, there is a very, very high chance you do not have the Opus drivers or codec pack on your computer. It isn't supported by Windows unless you add it. It is not supported by Windows Media Player, Legacy Media Player. If you have VLC, it is supported. And it is a superior codec for audio, but it's not going to do much for you when you're downloading a video. So what I always do is you can choose the generic audio track files, whatever, but just go with MP4 audio or MP4A. You can do the direct channel, but I do MP4A. Now I need to change the title up here because I'll do 56, and then boom. Now as you can see, the video on the old side is still downloading. Right now it's downloading the audio track because it's already finished with the video. Typically the audio track will go a lot slower, but the new version of Parabolic will download videos a lot faster than the old version. It's about twice as fast. Sometimes there can be some, hiccups in it. Now the speed indicator in the ETA, kind of progress bar, it kind of spurgs out. You might see it hit 0 bytes a second. Every so often it'll go up and down, up and down, up and down. And that's mainly because it's downloading chunks, not just one big video file, kind of like how you can see it do right now. That's fine. But it is 100% a lot faster with the new version. So as you can tell, it's already, I don't want to waste some time, but it is a lot faster. I will talk about streaming. Both work with streaming as well. If you have a YouTube link to a live stream, you can put that link into the add download, and it will, you put in the settings that you want to capture it as, and then it'll download as if you're downloading a video. It will download two things, the video and the audio, as it's being recorded and sent out live. When that stream is done, it'll push them together, and then you'll have a whole video. Now, if you want to get the whole stream downloaded, then right when the stream is over, look how fast that audio downloaded. Boom, there it's done. Now, if you want to download the whole stream, wait till the stream's over, use the exact same link because it's the exact same video ID, and then it'll download the entire stream. But you will have to wait about 5 to 10 minutes for YouTube to finish processing it. So give me 1 minute. All right, so these are the properties and details of both of the videos that we just downloaded. As you can see here, they ended up being the exact same bitrate. Even though we downloaded a higher bitrate, it didn't make any sense. So the program actually had to basically downgrade it or something. So it's going to be the same thing, but it was a lot faster over here on the new one. So I do recommend using the new program now. Just make sure you get the right audio format. And don't worry about the 24 frames a second. That's just what Sam Hyde shoots his stuff at. Anyway, hope you have fun downloading shit. I do. Not really. It's a lot of fucking, just takes up space.